separate YouTube account just for VTuber shit. Honestly, that's a good way to do it. That's a good way to do it. For me, I hate, oh my God. I'm sorry. This is a VTuber clipper thing. I'm sorry. I cannot stand the thumbnails and titles, and sometimes also the content of these clips that come from a lot of clippers. I'll get a clip recommended to me that is great, that I love. Some clip of Henya. She plays a game and gets scared because it's a scary game, and it's just like a clip of her getting jump scared, and I'm like, yes! And I watch it, I'm like, yes! Now the algo's like, she likes Henya content, right? Then the algo's like, what if she likes other VTuber content? So it pulls from some of the most viewed clips. Now, what are some of the most viewed VTuber clips? It's always stupid shit. She said what? It's always got the word breaks in all caps. This VTuber breaks this other VTuber chat. What the fuck does break even mean? Like, it's used so vaguely that I don't even know anymore. This VTuber breaks chat. And then it's just an image of their tits on the screen. And also their face, hyper edited, flushed cheeks, panting, dying on the floor, you know? And they're like, she said, what? And then I click on it and they're like, oh, I spilled water on my shirt. Oh, my shirt's a little see-through. Sorry, guys. And then they're like using a VTuber model, so you can't even see it anyway. And I'm like, what? Or it's always stuff that's like not crazy. I'm sorry. I'm tired of people treating some things like they're so crazy. A VTuber will say a mildly sexual thing and they're like, whoa! And I'm like, are you 10? Some VTuber will say like a sus thing for content because it's funny. Because it's a joke, because they're a funny person. And they'll be like, holy shit, boobs. And I'm like, what? Or like I get that with like Matara a lot because she and I will joke around with each other. She'll be like, come here, give me a hug in some game. And she'll be like, put your head on my bosom, right? Funny joke. I'm short, she's tall. That's where my head would go. Okay. Like literally nothing crazy. And then I'll be like, you're my breast friend, right? Funny joke. And then the title and thumbnail will be like, boobs, 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 breaks chat, boobs, VTuber name breaks chat, boobs. And then the thumbnail will just be like the most insane drawing I've seen. And it like looks like it's probably from a doujin kind of thing. 150,000 views. And I'm like, what is going on, dude? And it's like funny, but then at the same time, okay. Here's how I feel. From my perspective, I look at that and I'm like, that's funny. I just find it funny from my personal perspective. I'm like, no way these people are real. Okay, haha, you know, like it doesn't really bother me. But then the problem is then people who don't watch VTubers get recommended those clips first, always, because they're like a lot of the most watched, you know? So if they watch like one VTuber clip and now VTubers are in their algo and they don't know anything about VTubers yet, that's what's getting recommended to them. So they look at their sidebar and all of the VTuber related content that they see that they haven't watched yet. Again, they haven't watched the clips. It's just recommendations. It's all those titles and thumbnails. So then without getting to know anything about VTubing, they see that and they're like, oh, that's what VTubers are. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, you know, at some point you got to recognize there is an issue there. It's always the gooners. I mean, the thing is like the gooners are going to exist. A lot of the internet is the gooners, right? And that's fine. The problem is when it looks like a creator only makes content for them when they probably do a lot of other things too. But like the whole algo makes it look that way. Then it's like, it's tough for that person because then sometimes people come into their chat finding clips of them and they're like, oh, this is the VTuber specifically for me to goon to. And the person's just playing Elden Ring and chilling, you know? And then people come into their chat, like new people saying wild shit to them. And they're like, you have to upload a clip of this with that title, please. Someone ping my editor quick. Yeah, like Bite said, boobs, boobs, breaks chat, boobs, Matara boobs. Thumbnail of GEEGA nose bleeding. Yeah, it's always like that.